Hey, Jeremiah here, very grateful believer in Jesus Christ. Hope you're having a good day on day whatever of quarantine. So I said we'd be rolling out the armor of God, so an item of the armor of God each day. So yesterday I rolled out just a little video of my daughter, just giving her a little idea of what the armor of God was. So today we're going to read a little bit of it and then go into the girding your loins with truth. So this is in Ephesians 6. So we got to kind of understand a little bit why we put on the armor of God. So 6:10, finally be strong in the Lord and the strength of His might. Put on the full armor of God that you may be able to stand firm against the schemes of the devil. He is always scheming, my friends. So, man, even when you have a good day and you have something going great, you know, somebody or something gets used by God and comes along and just ruins it. So it's always a scheme of the devil to steal your joy and your happiness and things like that. So just watch out for that. 12, for our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the powers, against the world forces in this darkness, against the spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavenly places. Man, quite simply, our battle isn't against that person. It's against the spirits influence, those things. Our battle is not against that thing. It's against the principalities and the things behind it. So remember that. Therefore, that's why you should take up the armor of God. Take up the full armor of God, all of it. So take up the full armor of God, that you may be able to resist in the evil day, and having done everything to stand firm. So stand firm, therefore. Now here we are, having girded your loins with truth. So girding your loins with truth. In those days, there was people would be wearing tunics, or I guess what we'd call a robe, but and to gird up your loins, you couldn't really move around. You couldn't get ready for battle. You couldn't do things with wearing your tunic that way. So they would pull them up, and they would tie them and gird them up underneath their loins so that they can run, they can jump, they can fight, they can battle. But it literally means to prepare for battle, to prepare and be ready. So that's what it's actually saying. So when we hear girding up our loins with the truth, it's saying be ready. Be ready for battle, the battle that's in front of us, and all the stuff that we just talked about before that. Our battle is not against flesh and blood, but it's against principalities, the prince of the air, the powers of this darkness. This darkness is the enemy, is Satan and his little minions that control things on this earth. So the things that are behind the people, places, things that cause you strife, problems, drama, whatever. So, but to gird up your loins, that means get ready for battle, get after it. Tie up your tunic. We don't wear tunics, but that means don't walk out the door with your pants down. Be ready for the day. So today we're just talking about girding your loins with the with truth, which a lot of people call it the belt of truth. I like the NASB version, and it says gird up your loins. So there's a reason it was that way. So just to really get ready for battle, like it's game on, it's game time. So you got to get ready for each game that you're going to be playing, right? So you got to put on the right equipment, you got to put on the right gear. That's the same thing, man. But we got to go out in this world and handle things. So we got to gird up our loins with His truth, with His word, because the world lies to us, people lie to us, people lie to others. Things aren't always as they seem. So we have to be girded up and be ready for battle, ready for the schemes of the devil, with having the word of truth, I guess this side, in our hearts, written on the tablets of our hearts. So I challenge you to start memorizing some scripture. Start with a little bit of scripture and commit it to memory, so you can use it, one, to combat the devil, and two, to have it in time of need for edification, to lift others up. Whatever you can do to memorize some scripture. So get the word of truth in your heart and gird up with it. That means be ready with it. Game on. Knuckle up.